Hello friends, welcome to Unix programming tutorials. In this class we see about meta characters in Unix. Unix shell provides various meta characters which have special meaning while using them in any shell script. So that means Unix shell provides many meta characters. All these meta characters have some special purpose. So these meta characters we can use when we are writing the shell scripts. We can discuss one by one. The first one is asterisk. So asterisk symbol as meta character. It means 0 or more of any character when searching for a pattern. So let us assume. So for example there is, so these are the files in my subdirectory program1.c, program2.c, sample.c, abc.txt. So these are the files available in my present working directory. Let us assume. So what is the asterisk? Asterisk means 0 or more of any character when searching for a pattern. Here I am using ls command. So ls means list the files. That means it lists all the files available in the present working directory. Now I give the meta character asterisk. ls asterisk dot c. What it means? It displays, asterisk means 0 or more of any character. That means asterisk dot c. That means asterisk represents all the files with the extension .c. Now it displays program1.c, program2.c and sample.c. Okay. The next meta character is caret. So this is the cap. It denotes the starting of a string. So for example ls. ls means it displays all the lists. And here we are using grep. So what is a grep means? So grep command is used to print lines that matches the pattern. Okay, we discuss about the grep in further classes in detail. Fgrep, all these things we have. So now you can remember this. What is a grep means? So grep is a command which is used to print lines that matching some pattern. Here I am using this pattern. P dot g. Dot means any character, dot means any character. So now it displays whatever character in the dot and dot. That means it prints program1.c, program2.c as a output. And what is the purpose of caret? Character means it indicates the starting of string. That means if the string is starting with PROZ, then it print the pattern. So what is the pattern? So PROZ is the pattern. Now, so PROZ is matched with program1.c, program2.c. So program1.c, program2.c is the output for this. And next meta character is dollar symbol. It have multiple meanings in Unix. One is used to match patterns. So it is opposite to caret. So what is the caret meta character? Is used to denote the starting of a string. So dollar indicating ending of a string. So opposite to caret, any pattern ends with a particular string. For example, here I am going to check .c dollar. That means, so what are the files ending with .c? Ending with .c. So that is the output. So here ls pipe grep .c dollar means it prints program1.c, program2.c, sample.c. Next, we can use the dollar symbol in another way. The dollar symbol is also used to access the variables. For example, I am using a equals to 10. Echo $a. So that means it prints the value of variable a. So next meta character is escaping meta character. So sometimes you don't want to the meta characters to have a special meaning. So in our present working directory, we have 4 files. One is program1.c, program2.c, sample.c and abc.txt. Okay, so now I want to know, so what are the files have gram in their name. So how ls means list all the files, and grep means so print the line which matches this pattern. So here I am giving the say escaping meta character and gram. That means if the pattern is matching, then it displays what? Program 1.c, program 2.c. That's it. This is the output. Next one, so brackets as a meta characters. It specifies specific letters to match anywhere in the pattern. So ls means it prints all the files. So p, yes, in brackets I am giving the p, yes. If the character p is in the name, then it prints then the pattern is matched. If it is a yes, then also the pattern is matched. So what is the output? Program 1, program 2 and sample.c. So this is the output. So next meta character is backcode meta character. Backcode meta character. It is not single quotation, okay. The backcode meta character is used similar as pipe operator. So what is a pipe operator? The pipe can take the output of one command and it gives this output as input to another command. So similarly, the backcode character meta character is used to insert results of one command into other commands. So how? So here I am defining one command, backcode ls-l backcode. So now, so this is stored in one variable command. Now I can insert this result in another command known as echo. Echo $$ command. Now it displays some results. Regarding it prints all the list in long listing format. So we can see all these commands practically in our execution session. The shell meta characters. So already we discussed about these. So symbol and meaning. So greater than symbol. So output redirection. We can use many times cat sample. So redirect the output to sample file. So greater than. So output redirection append. That means already data is in the sample. Now you want to append the data to existing data in sample. Then you can use cat greater than sample. Next meta character less than. It is input redirection. So greater than output, so less than input. I want to take the input from one file. Then I can give so less than symbol. Asterisk. So file substitution wildcard 0 or more characters. Already we seen that. So question mark. File substitution wildcard. It represents only one character. So brackets. File substitution wildcard. Any character between brackets. In our previous example we see P, S. So all the files containing P and S will be displayed. And next one, so backcodes. So command substitution. In our example I give ls-l and I can assign to one command. Similarly $, so command substitution. And pipe symbol is used to give output of one command as input to another command. So semicolon command sequences. And or symbol, two or symbols is for or condition execution, two unsymbols uncondition execution. So brackets, so group of commands. In our previous class we see so date who. We can combine this. So how? By using the brackets, group of commands. So and is also used to run commands in background, and hash is for comment, and $ symbol is for to know the value of variable. So these are the different meta characters available in Unix shell programming. So now we see the meta characters. So first we see what are the files available on my desktop, ls. If you observe that, so program1.c, program2.c, sample.txt, sample.c, file2, file3, all these things available. Now we can check how the meta characters are works. So for example, I want to know all the C files, then I can give ls *.c. Now it displays only program1, program2, program C. Now I can check the caret as a meta character, cap command. So ls pipe grep. Grep means it prints the lines with matches the pattern, and here the pattern is PRO. That means PRO matching patterns will be displayed. So program1.c, program2.c. And similarly, we can execute like this: ls grep p .g, then also same output. So pg, in middle you can give anything. Okay, so next one is dollar. So dollar is reverse to caret. Grep .c dollar. Now it prints ending. So a b c, here the b dot means anything, c dot c dot c and dot c. Okay, so next one, so we can use dollar symbol for to access the variables also. Here a equals to 10, I am assigning echo $a, and it prints 10 value. And we see the brackets ls, so ls grep, in brackets I am going to give p comma s. Now it displays all the p and s matching patterns. So now escaping meta character slash ls pipe grep okay. So these are the gram. So program 1 and program 2, these are the matching patterns. Now we see backcodes. For example, I am so ls -l, it displays like this. Now I save this command in one variable. For example, command is a variable name equals to backcode ls -l backcode. Now you see that echo co executes that command. Okay, so this is about the meta characters.